Now, could this be the comeback that DC needs to kind of combat Marvel? Which, even though Marvel has been dimming itself a little bit lately, I'm thinking that James Gunn moving to DC is what's really going to help DC rise, because already he is bringing the knowledge and experience from Marvel to DC, and even Disney. He's worked with Disney as well, so he kind of like knows how they move and what works and what can't work. Which leads us to me talking about, in a article, he talked about how he can kind of identify why he feels the industry is dying. We all know that home entertainment systems have kind of increased and gotten better, and theaters are expensive. Crowds for theaters have gotten a bit more disrespectful or rude. It's been more of a chore, and you combine all that stuff, and the fact that movies aren't hitting like they were hitting, you see the decline. And James, although he attributes a good portion of it to the fact that you can watch movies at home, you don't have to wait months, a part of that, he says, is how sloppy filmmaking has become, period, with studios. And what he has witnessed working with Disney, working with Marvel, is that they tend to just, it really is an assembly line churning it out, but they are filming without having finished scripts. They are literally building the boat as they're setting sail, or while they're sailing. You know what I'm talking about. Like, he even mentions how a lot of times a movie will be on its towards the end, getting ready to wrap up, and then a studio exec will at the last minute come in and want to make a major change, which for the VXF artist, who they're already lowballing, they're already going to the cheapest bidder, the lowest bidder, they're already doing all that. They will come and be like, you know what, change this major thing. So they have to go back and redo what they already did. And when you have rush work like that, especially with VFX, that's how you get really crappy looking movies like Ant-Man Quantumanium.
Darren?
Surprised to see me?
I'm sorry, but man, that was, obviously I couldn't do better. But Lord, the VFX artistic work on that, like, it's not the artist's fault. It's not. I don't blame the artist. I don't. I blame the way the studios are handling themselves and working it out. And this is, in Gunn's comments, just prove it. And you know what? We've all seen it. Even if you are not an experienced filmmaker, and you just love movies, and you don't pay attention to all the details, you can feel when something's missing. Like, you can see it, you can feel it. You may not be able to identify it, but you know it. And that's what's been happening. They've been going about this the wrong way. And he even mentions that, well, the article mentions that these studios are running like they're making a B movie. B movies are fly by your pants. Indie films sometimes are fly by your pants. But you are a major studio. Get it together. So that being said, James is bringing that awareness, knowledge to DC, and his preference is that there are finished scripts before they even start filming. What a concept, right? I would assume that you would have a finished script before you start filming, but there's always an opportunity for rewrites and changes. Even when I was filming my series Zombie Chronicles, like season 1 and season 2, like, there would be last minute edits or changes. Something happened with an actor or a scene or a location. You, in the moment, you gotta you gotta pivot. But that's entirely like that's different, because you have a foundation to pivot from. If you are literally writing the script as you're filming, yeah, not working out. So he mentions, which we've been hearing this floating around a lot from actors as well, that it's filmmaking by committee, with writers and directors becoming more workmen than delivering a product. That's another thing. There is no, again, if it's an assembly line and you have a group of people making a bunch of decisions, Where is the artistic stamp, our vision of the director, of the writer? Hence why things tend to just melt together, and look the same. You want to know what happens when you give a director the vision and the space? Now, I'm not saying give him $200 million and let him run wild. Joker, fully I do. But give them, there should be like a balance. Give them the creative control. Give them a reasonable budget. And you get Sinners, a masterpiece. Original idea with layered storytelling, awesome premise, amazing visual, like cinematography and effects. Do that, studios. Do that. Let that be your blueprint. Gunn is planning on making the DCU more director friendly, which is also why I'm like on board to kind of take a look at this Clayface movie. Like, yes, it's horror. Yes, it's Batman, but it's a look at one of the interesting villains who, I can tell you right now, they definitely give this dude layers. He's gonna be an interesting villain, and we're gonna have a finished script, which means we're gonna give the artist time to get the vision correct, their vision correct. I'm with it. What about you guys? Yay, Clayface. Yay, James Gunn. Let's get it. All right. So let me know if you guys are excited. Again, I know that some of us are starting to feel superhero fatigue, me included, and now I realize why. Because it really is just slop that they're throwing at us sometimes. Although I heard Thunderbolts is good, I will make my way around there eventually. Wait, are you guys watching Superman? Cause it's about to come out July 11th. I mean, yeah. Let's just say I've been avoiding as much the trailers and everything because I want no spoilers, no nothing. I'm trying to get back in. I'm trying to find that love. And I'm trying not to be bitter about them replacing Henry Cavill. So, yeah. Let me know if that's your cup of tea as well. If you guys like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can always be updated on what's going on my channel and my YouTube channel world. And check out some of my other videos and some of my other content. And I want to give many thanks to my top tier patrons, Von Kurt and Thelma. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you guys. And if you're looking to support me as well, head over to my Patreon, NXG Global Productions, where I drop exclusive content, early access, behind the scenes, as well as writing and production tips. I'm building a community and would love to have you be a part. See you guys in the next video. Take care.